Okay, so recently I've actually been programming with line numbers off. So that's neither normal line numbers nor relative line numbers, and I'll show you guys why you guys don't need line numbers to be successful while navigating inside Vim. Okay, so why do we choose to use searching over relative line numbers? So first let me turn on relative line numbers to demonstrate what your workflow might look like right now. Right, so let's say we want to jump after the S stream so we can add another import statement, or include statement there, sorry. So maybe we find this S stream line, and then we take a look at the line number and we say, okay, that's 11, so that's 11J, right? 11J include, okay, that's not bad. But instead what we could have done is we can just stare at this S stream, and instead of having to drag our eyes to the left, we can just start hitting the slash S stream. Okay, as soon as our cursor is there, just finish our search, hit enter. All right, so the same thing, except the key difference is I did not ever have to move my eyes off of my target, right? So that kind of goes over the benefits of searching. So the true benefit of searching is you don't have to move your eyes off the target. One additional benefit, which is kind of obvious, is that you can find something that's off of the screen, right? So if I search for main, I'll just jump to the main method without having to do any work, right? So I don't have to scroll through the file looking for the main method. I just search for main and go right there. Okay, now there's a couple of things you need to know about searching in Vim that'll make your life easier. So for now, I'll just disable relative line numbers since we're not going to be using that. The first thing is that let's say you're in the middle of your page, and to start searching normally, so a forward search, you just hit the slash and you start typing include, for example. And then once you start navigating through your entries, you just go down, right? But let's say you want to search upwards, right? So maybe you'd call that a reverse search. Well, I just hit the question mark and start typing include. And now when I hit N to navigate through my matches, I go upwards instead of downwards, right? And if you ever want to navigate the other way, you just hit capital N. There are also a couple of options that are pretty important when you're searching. So for example, I have set highlight search, which, like it sounds, will just highlight your searches. So if I don't set highlight search, I won't get any search highlighting, right? It's as simple as that. And let me set that back on, and let me show you what ink search does. So let's say I'm searching for vector, right? So I have vector. Actually, let me move past this match. So normally when I'm searching, so if I set no ink search, vector, my page doesn't move, but once I hit enter, it'll jump to the next occurrence of vector, right? The thing is, sometimes I want Vim to give me live updates of where my next search is going to land. So to do that, I can set inc search, which is basically short for incremental search. So as I'm searching, Vim will incrementally find the next match for my search. So one thing I learned quite recently was Control G and Control T. And what this basically allows you to do is navigate through your search matches before you've finished your search. And what does that mean? Let's see it in practice. So I can start searching for vector. And before I've hit enter, I can hit Control G to navigate through my searches the same way I would with N. And I can hit Control T to navigate the same way I would with capital N. So essentially, you're able to preview all your matches before you've actually finished searching, which means that you're able to go back and edit. Maybe I want to search for, I don't know, something completely else. Or maybe I want to search for a particular type, right? And then, of course, you finally finish your search with your carriage return. Another thing that you might be interested in is searching for your last search. And to do that, you can simply hit N, or you can do a double slash to kind of go back into search mode, with the slash, of course, being the last search register. But I won't go too much into registers right now. Now I want to go over some plugins that you might find useful if you're using search. Okay, now there's two plugins that I want to go over that will help your searching a lot. The first of which is Vim Cool. And Vim Cool does something extremely simple. It allows you to keep highlight search, but makes your search highlights disappear after you've made any movement. So for example, if I'm searching for include, there's a bunch of them here, and all these searches are pretty annoying because they get in my face when I'm not using the search. Now if I just move any key, such as if I move L, all the searches disappear, right? So I can activate all of them again by hitting N, for example, and maybe I can move forward with W and they all disappear. So this is an essential plugin because it makes searching a lot more manageable. Now another plugin that you might be interested in and might want to comment down below because you haven't heard me talk about is Vim Sneak. So Vim Sneak basically allows you to hit S, type any two characters, for example, AR, and it'll just jump to the occurrences. However, there's multiple occurrences. For example, if there's here, we have vector. If I type SVE, there's a couple instances of vector, and you can see I'm actually able to hit any one key to just jump to that particular location. So for example, if I hit S, I'm going to jump to the vector of PA, right? So I hit S and I jump right there. Now, in the same manner, if I hit the semicolon, I jump to the next instance, and I can also jump to the next instance again with the semicolon, the same way you do with F and T. And also, comma works the same way, but in reverse, right? So this is classic F and T behavior. However, in order to enable that behavior, where you're able to jump to any location using one key press with one particular letter, you have to enable this in your vimrc. If you're writing it in Vim script, it's just going to be this part inside the quotation marks, but if you're doing this in Lua, you can just write out this Vim command. Thanks for watching. I hope you were able to learn something today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment.